Hi, my name is Matt Haworth. I'm a freelance illustrator and tutor based in Auckland. I primarily do illustration work, storyboards, but I also teach a weekly class teaching kids after school cartooning. I run it myself as my own business and I run it through clay cartooning workshops. For qualifications, I went to freelance animation school for a few years, graduated from there. That's now known as Animation College NZ. From there I went pretty much straight to freelancing. Got a few gigs doing storyboarding for advertising, a couple of kids books, and I also do my own prints and art books which I sell at conventions and stuff like that as well. All my illustrations start on sketch form first, on paper with a small thumbnail sketch to get the idea across as quickly as possible. Then I take it digitally. I work primarily in Photoshop on the computer. I've got away from tablet. First thing I do, starting with the character, is learn a little bit about a story, is where he comes from, and then try to decide on a goal. Is he the hero of the story? Is he going towards an end goal? And that already gives you sort of an idea of the personality of the character, what's going on. I work for a company called Story. We create wordless picture book apps. The idea with these apps is it's just a normal storybook. We take away the words. So you've just got the pictures, and the kid will read along with the pictures. He'll tell his own sort of story, and the app will record his voice. So you can play it back later for parents or teachers or whoever wants to listen to it. There are 5 or 6 books released on that now. You can get that at the iStore, I believe. I'm actually from London. Pretty much lived half my childhood here and half in England. I've now been here for the last 10 years. I go to the cinema all the time, play video games, play D&D once a week. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo as well, a mixture of stuff. And I'm also always just drawing my own stuff as well. So aside from the work stuff and the teaching, I also do everything I can to try to sketch 3 or 4 times a day in between. Yeah. The hardest part is actually sort of the business side of it. Having to deal with clients who constantly want changes, who constantly want to move stuff around, or they give you a deadline 2 days before Christmas, which happened last year. It would be the work itself, the actual art. As I said, I've got to a point where I can accept the work I want to do. I don't have to take every job. So it means I can work on stuff that appeals to me the most. So I don't have to struggle for a gig. I can actually pick ones I want to do, so the work's the rewarding part there.